In mid-May, there are two outstanding call option contracts available on the stock of MGH company. So information is provided to us. There are two call options which are there in the market. Call option number 1 and call option number 2. Both of them have exercise price of 50 and 60 euro. The expiration date is 19th of August. Right now it is the month of May which is going on. The market price is given. Dear students, we have to understand this market price as the premium amount. Logically, we understand that say with the lower exercise price, the premium amount increases. Assuming that say you form a portfolio consisting of one call 1 held long and two call number 2 held short. Means you have entered into a transaction like this. You enter into the transaction for buy one call and sell two calls. That is, you enter into the transaction to purchase one call option number 1 and sell two call options number 2. Complete the following table showing your intermediate steps, means the payoff amount. In calculating the net profit, be sure to include the net initial cost of the option, means the premium amount. Price of the security on expiration is given to us. This is the spot price, the day on which the option expires, that is 19th of August in our example. Profit on call 1 position means the payoff. Profit on call 2 position, that is payoff. Net profit or loss. For these spot price, we are required to make the calculation. The question says graph the net profit relationship in part A using the stock price on horizontal axis. So we are required to draw the diagram. On x-axis you will take the spot price and on y-axis you will take the profit loss. What is the break-even point, or what are the break-even prices? We know that there can be more than one spot price at which you will break even. What is the point of the maximum profit? Under what market condition will this strategy generally make a sense? And this strategy is given a name as call ratio spread. Does the holder of this position have limited or unlimited liability? That is the question. Everybody is requested to go through the question and tell me what must be the amount of the initial premium that we have to write in the profit or loss calculation. Let us understand and say how to make the calculation of the premium. You have purchased this option. So when you purchase the option, then in that case you have to pay the premium. So we understand that say the transaction is like this. It is purchase call for exercise price 50, and when you purchase you are required to make the payment of the premium, that is 8.4. Then you have sold two call options. So sale call and again sale call. In that case, say you will receive premium of 3.34. So what will happen? 3.34 is received for 2 times minus 8.4. So the initial is payment of the premium 1.72. So that is this answer for the premium. When there is a combination of the purchase and sale of the option, friends, then in that case there is a possibility that the initial premium may be positive, initial premium may be negative. So it is not like that say the always say there will be negative. It may happen that say the premium that you receive is more than what you pay, then in that case this will be positive. So now that is new heading, calculation of profit or loss for each spot price. In that column number 1 is the spot price. The date on which the option is expiring, that is 19th of August. We are call option holder, we are call option seller, we are call option seller, that is initial payment of the premium, and with that finally there is a profit or loss. You may not prepare the two columns of the call option seller because the option that you have sold has the same exercise price. Or you may prepare it so that say you do not commit any mistake in calculation of the amount of the payoff, which will result into the overall profit or loss calculation. Try to complete the table on your own. So we understand that say the amount of the premium is 1.72 every time. That is the starting point of the answer that we do. Next is exercisation of the call option, for which we have the exercise price of 50. So we understand that so the call option holder, for that the exercise price is 50. So at 50 rupees we are indifferent, that is the call option that we have purchased. Below that say we will not exercise. Above that say we will exercise. If we do not exercise or we are indifferent, then the amount of the payoff will be 0. If at all we exercise, then in that case we get the positive payoff of 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. That is the positive payoff that we will have. Then we have sold call option. The person to whom we have sold it, he will be indifferent to exercise the same when the spot price is equal to the exercise price, that is 60. When the price is less, then in that case say he will not exercise. If the price is more, he will exercise. If he does not exercise or he is indifferent, the payoff value is 0. If he starts exercising, then in that case his positive payoff will be negative for us. This is the way we are required to show the payment of the payoff. Again, the same copy paste over here. Why? Because the same exercise price and the same transaction. So I told you that say you may just double it or you may prepare a separate column so that the chances of mistake is less. Now this is the way we'll make the computation of the overall profit loss. Next, profit loss. In that we understand that so there is a loss of 1.72. There is a loss of 1.72. Again there is a loss of 1.72. There is a profit of 3.28. there is a profit of 8.28. Then 15 minus 10, okay, total of this two. So that comes to 5, 5 minus 1.72. So the profit is 3.28. Then it is loss of 1.72 because this will be square off against this 2. Then over here, the loss increases. 25 minus 15, minus 15 again, minus 1.72. That is 6.72. That is the amount of the loss that we have. So this is the way we have a kind of profit or loss for individual spot price. We can see that there is a loss, there is a loss, there is a loss, and there is a profit. So the break-even point is lying between this 50 and 55. This 1.72 is added to 50. So it comes to 51.72. 51.72 is exceeding 50. So I will exercise my call option and I will get payoff of 1.72. 51.72 does not exceed the exercise price of 60. So the call options that we have sold will not be exercised. So amount of the premium paid and the amount of the payoff that we have received is same. So there is a situation of no profit, no loss. Then we can see that there is a profit, again profit, and that is converted to loss. That is converted to loss. So again between these two prices, the break-even point is there. 65 and 70. So if at all we take the base of 65, 3.28 is added. So 65 plus 3.28. That comes to 68.28. At that point of time, we will exercise our call option. So we will receive an amount of 18.28. The person to whom we have sold option will also exercise. So his positive payoff is negative for us, 8.28, 8.28, 1.72 is the premium. So overall profit or loss is 18.28 minus 8.28 minus 8.28 minus 1.72. So it comes to overall 0. That is the way the overall profit or loss is calculated. Let us draw the diagram. Again over here on x-axis we'll take the spot price of the equity share, and on y-axis we will take the profit or loss. That is the way we are required to draw the diagram. So on x-axis we take independent factor, that is spot price. And on y-axis we will take the profit or loss. We understand something like this, that when the spot price is 40, there is a loss of 1.72. 45, same loss. 50, same loss. It means logically we understand that say for any spot price of the equity share below 50, there is a constant loss of 1.72. The reason for that is very clear, that say none of the three options is getting exercised. So over here we understand that say the diagram is drawn like this. Till the time the spot price is 50, there is a constant loss of 1.72. Beyond 50, so this loss is getting recovered and we reach to the break-even point at this point of time. After the break even point, we can see at 55 that there is a profit. Further at the 60 there is again a profit. Like that, so the profit increases. So that is beyond beyond 51.72. So over here it goes like this. This is the spot price at which 51.72. There is a situation of no profit, no loss. Then we understand that say when the spot price of the equity share reaches to 16, there is a situation of the maximum profit of 8.28. Why? Because at that point of time only we exercise our call option and the option that we have sold is not being exercised. So we can see at this point of time we have a profit of 8.28. Next, beyond 60, what happens at say two call options are being exercised for whom we are, that is for which we are seller. So over here we understand that say the diagram will further go like this. And the diagram will go like this. And this will be for the unlimited amount. This will be for unlimited amount. Again the break even point is at 68.28. This is the price at which there is a break even point, 68.28. This is the way we are required to draw the diagram, because when the price is going beyond 68.28, you start incurring the loss and that loss goes for the unlimited amount. Now let us answer one by one the questions that they have raised. The question says that the graph the net profit. Okay, this is what we have done. What is or what are the break even points? So let us answer for the question. Second, break even point is 51.72 and 68.28. So these are the two spot price of the equity share at which we will have the profit or loss value 0. Second question, what is the point of the maximum profit? We understand that when the spot price of the security is 16, at that point of time we have the maximum profit. Third, maximum profit is possible, comma, when spot price is euro 60. Full stop. Maximum profit is $8.28. Next, under what market condition will this strategy generally make a sense? Friends, always remember that for any of the strategy we will say that it will make a sense the point at which you are having the profit. Means over here we can understand something like this, that mostly the spot price of the equity share is the exercise price at which you have sold the option, that is 16, and you are not expecting the market to be much volatile. That is the reason you are entering into the strategy, and if at all the market is remaining stable, then in that case you will be able to make the profit. This is what we understand. Shall I write down answer? Usually, spot price of equity share is equal to exercise price at which option options have been sold. Full stop. Further, trader is expecting that price of security to remain stable, comma, so trader will make profit. Full stop. Question number 5. Does the holder of the position have limited or unlimited liability? We can see that, say, if at all the price of the security substantially increases, then in that case, so the loss will increase substantially. And there is a possibility that, say, you will have the huge loss. So this strategy has unlimited profit potential, unlimited loss potential. This strategy will have unlimited liability. Full stop. If spot price increases beyond, sorry, increases substantially, comma, loss will increase substantially. Full stop. So over here in this transaction, we have understood the calculation of the payoff, profit loss. Then we have understood the premium calculation, diagram, and answering one by one all the questions.